we are coming live from Qunu. You remember that Tata Nelson Mandela was buried here in 2013. Who will forget this area? Who will forget the people of Qunu? Who will forget the people of the Eastern Cape? Who will forget the people of the world? Because all of them, they converged here when Tata Nelson Mandela passed away. But today, we are commemorating this date. I'm now joined by his granddaughter, Ndileka Mandela. For sure, this is a memorable day, if I put that way.
Well, it is memorable, but it is a day of mixed feelings because this is the day we lost our patriarch. Yes, like I say, it's with mixed feelings, but we remember it with fondness. Yeah.
So what is it that really you can say, at least Tata Mandela will be very proud to see happening in South Africa?
Whew, that's a tough one. Yes, he's definitely going to be happy in the strides we have taken in the 30 years of democracy, of, trying to emancipate our people, because if you drive around, when you live in suburbia, like in Johannesburg, you hardly ever see it, the upward mobility and affluence of people. But also you can see it, because villages in the traditional sense that we knew them pre-1994 is a different face from now. You see beautiful buildings. If you drive during the night, you see it is all lit all around. But we certainly know that he would not be happy with seeing some of the things that are happening. We are now witnessing our children dying on a daily basis from spaza shops that are selling foods that are not SABC approved. So he would definitely, and he would not be quiet about it. My grandfather was the type of person, when he saw an injustice, he spoke against it. So he would not be happy about some of these things. He would not be happy about, joblessness of the youth. Our children, send our children to school, for education. But these children, when they finish varsity and high school, they don't have jobs. So we really stick on a ticking time. But he would not be happy about that.
Let's zoom in now to the current system of government in South Africa, the GNU. One would say maybe it's a step forward to what Tata Nelson Mandela preached about, but one would argue on that.
Well, I would also argue on that, because the 1994 GNU is a different one from this year. The 1994 one was a olive branch that was extended by the winning party, which was the ANC, to form a government of national unity of all parties involved. The one of today, of now, is a different one, because it is the voters that spoke volumes through their ballot to say that we are not happy about it. So those are two different things.
We also know that he was a champion of peace and stability. You know what's going on in the Middle East right now, and there is not that much that is being done by our country, South Africa, to make sure that at least they contribute to the efforts of bringing peace to that particular country.
Well, I would beg to differ, because it is South Africa that was leading the team at the ICC to actually declare what is happening at the Gaza Strip in Palestine a criminal act. The fact that, it has not been acted upon, it is not entirely just South Africa's fault. It is the fault of everyone in the world that watches daily while children are being slaughtered. And nothing is done to the perpetrators of people that are responsible for that. So South Africa has done something. Is it enough? That is debatable, but they have done something.
Thank you very much. That is the granddaughter of Tata Nelson Mandela, Ndileka Mandela. You remember that South Africa indeed has done a lot to make sure that at least they champion peace and stability in the country and beyond the borders of South Africa. She's also echoing that no, South Africa did a very good job in making sure that at least there is peace and stability in the Middle East.